Can you think of anything else? Now, come on. Can you think of anything else that Harry might have done to you?
Well, one time we used to go into the park up across the street, and of course the park closed, but we didn't like the fact that it closed, so we kind of got in somehow. I'm not gonna say because it might affect my reputation. But anyway, so we tossed everything over the fence and we sneak in, and next thing you know, this police officer comes driving by, and I'm like running, and I'm like, Harry, make a distraction. Instead, he makes a distraction toward me. I get caught. I have to pay a fine.
What do you understand?
I can't run as fast as my brother. And being as we are siblings, I thought it was a better idea if he tried to run from the police officers than I did. But now I come to find out he's just being selfish.
Siblings help each other out. You never helped me. I mean, one time, but you never helped me. Ever. Every time I get the bad end. And it started to be intentional.
When I borrowed your car, I put gas in it. So before I took my trip,
like
I put gas in it. It was good gas. I didn't stink the car up and everything. I think that's nice.
Not doing something bad.
Well,
you need to take responsibility for yourself once in your life.
Responsibility? I just gave you money.
So it'll give you to like Friday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Now you don't got to worry about Saturday.
Let's see if somebody from the audience might have something to say about this relationship. Oh, okay, right.
I got a question for Terry. Sounds like your brother's been walking all over you your whole life. When are you going to stand up for yourself and not be such a wimp?
When are you going to sit down out there? I got something.
Okay, what do you think?
We're kin. You know, and we're supposed to take care of one another. So, you know, for a long time I'd forgive him. You know, every time he did this, and I was like, brother, someone else I'd tear his head off, but it's my brother. I mean, what do you do with that? I just want my money. I don't want to have to, I don't want to see him in prison. It might come to that.
Me?
I got evidence.
All I ever did was love you, brother.
Okay.
That was a good idea, and you wanted to give me the money.
It was a good idea, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
it didn't work out. An agreement.
You like guinea pigs.
Not $100,000 in guinea pigs.
Never bought one guinea pig. I think it's wasteful.
We have here today, gentlemen, Reverend Gary Zinger. And Gary, what would you have to say from a religious standpoint that might be helpful to these brothers?
Well, Larry, it seems quite obvious here that what really needs to happen is that this brother needs to forgive his brother.
Forgive? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but forgive. I forgave. Were you listening? I forgave. He's alive. I forgave a whole bunch. I just want my money now.
You just butter right in and talk right on.
There's a lot of other countries to live in. Why don't you go visit one? Stay out of mine.
Give me my money back.
We have Dr. Jerry Winger here. He's going to give us from a psychological perspective. Now, he is the chairman of the Department of Psychology at Yale. He did his undergraduate work at Princeton and his graduate work at Harvard. So would you share with us what you think might be helpful to these two young men?
I think it's important for Terry to remember that even if he forgives, if he can't forget, because at that point you're just in denial, and denial is a form of insanity. You don't want to be insane. So even if you forgive, you can't let go of. You have to have him make things right with you, or else maybe you should just let him go out of your life.
So possibly let him go out of his life.
I think I like that because he's pretty
wait.
insane because of his forgetfulness.
Well, we have another guest here that happens to be someone you both know well. What do you think of that response?
I can't believe the way this is going. It really just gets me all tied up in knots inside. And my two boys, sure, they started out when they were young, just best like twin brothers and playing all the time together. And yeah, they had some bad times. I mean, I wasn't always a perfect father. I was gone sometimes too, but I had to work and I try to support them the best I can. And then I can't believe Doctor here. You know, people that are supposed to be helping the world to create a better world and saying that they should split up. No, we're a family. You guys have to remember it. Doctor, you have to try to help the world out. We need to live together. We need to work things out.
But you don't want me to see me insane, Dad. You said that if I forget, I'll be insane.
See, I think you're trying to, what you did was you let the dog go out and roll around in something, and you're trying to scrub the stink off it with a toothbrush.
Let's go back to Reverend Singer. What would you, follow up a little bit more, since you did get interrupted, what would you say that would really think might be helpful? Father didn't seem to like the doctor's response. Reverend, what do you think?
Well, I do think that there are a couple of misconceptions that people generally have about forgiveness, guys. Number one, forgiveness does not necessarily mean forgetting. We don't forget.